All right. Hey guys, welcome to the Fomos Bros podcast. My name is Nick, and these are my two co-hosts, Brandon and VJ.
What's up, guys? So the FOMO Bros podcast is a podcast where we talk about what we have FOMO'd in previously and what we're planning on FOMOing in next. FOMO, if you guys didn't already know, stands for fear of missing out. So pretty much on this podcast, we'll talk about pretty much crypto, investing, NFTs. We'll also talk about NBA and pretty much whatever is interesting that happened during the week.
Right on. And for today's episode, it's actually going to be a two-parter. So the first one is going to talk about kind of like our origin story, how FOMO Bros came together. And our next episode, we're going to start talking into NFTs, which is what we're currently doing or on right now. So with that being said, should we just start off? Talk about ourselves?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, so pretty much like all three of us, we went to the same college, Cal Poly Pomona here in California. We actually did it. Well, me and Nick didn't know each other till actually this year, so 2021. We met through VJed.
Yeah.
And then we pretty much came together during this whole crazy. It's pretty much started crypto-related stuff. So that's pretty much how we came together.
Yeah. So basically, how the group chat, we'll just call it that, started was through NBA Topshot. I think what had happened was I got like I got an Anthony Davis card from a Rising Stars challenge, I think it was.
Yeah.
And then I sort of just messaged it to like all my friends that was like into basketball. And then one of them was VJed, and then that was when I was like, oh, VJed was like, yo, you're into NBA Topshot too? And I was like, yeah, I just started. And that's basically how this whole situation started. So I'm gonna let VJed continue because he's sort of like the middleman here.
Yeah, this is actually a really funny story. So, I guess first off, if you guys don't know, NBA Topshot is kind of like a platform where you can buy and sell these moments, and it's minted. So there's like 10,000, 50,000 moments of maybe like a layup, a dunk, a defensive play, etc. Right? And at the time, I think moments were going for about like defensive play, a cheap common rare, right? I think it was going for like about $20 rares, and then maybe like theme rares are going for like 200.
Yeah.
But basically, I pulled this pack, and I only spent like $20 because some of my coworkers were like putting me on it, and I was like, I don't really know. I wasn't into crypto at the time, wasn't even into like let alone NFTs, but I bought it for $20. Got the card and sold it for 200. And after that, I was just kind of talking to everyone. I was like, yo, Topshot's crazy. And so when Nick sent me that, I was like, oh, shoot, Nick's in the Topshot. And I was kind of talking about it with Brandon for a bit, right?
Yeah, we were talking about... Oh, yeah, once you sent that John Wall, that's when it all started,
that's right.
Pretty much.
John Wall, the GOAT. So, yeah, once Nick sent me that NFT, I was like, oh, shoot, Nick's in the Topshot. And I was like... And then this crazy idea came into my head. I was like, yo, what if, we got a group of guys to buy a LeBron card or this challenge card? And do you guys want to get into like the details of the challenge?
Oh yeah. So let's call this Operation Braun Moon for the nickname, because Braun Moon's a whole nother inside joke. But basically, we had how much was it like in total? It was like over $3,000, right?
Oh yeah, well,
too.
Yeah. So
projected what we were gonna spend.
Originally, the group was supposed to be way bigger. A couple more people were supposed to be with us, but everyone kind of like backed out, and it was just us three left. And us being so naive, we're like, yeah, man, this is like 100% guaranteed money. Topshot's so hot right now. I can't see how it's dying.
Yeah, we're like, oh, it's so early.
Yeah, literally. Bought at the top, like absolute top.
Hey, do you guys want me to share it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Please do.
Let me see.
I think this is gonna be like the breakdown of what we spent, right? At the time.
It's gonna be kind of messy. Let me see if I can copy and paste this. Actually.
Yeah, sure. And Yeah, so I mean, before we like aped in, we never lost in Top Shot. I think we were only making money. I think everyone was only making money at the time. Like if you bought a card, you were able to sell it really easy.
And it wasn't just the where like every card would make you money. Like even like the most common base pack drops, you would at least break even, and that would be like if you got really crappy cards.
Right.
But for the most part, you were like making money every time.
Oh, here we go. Got it all set up. You want to talk a little bit about this, Brandon? What we're seeing?
Yeah, so pretty much, I couldn't copy it because of the formulas, but I'll highlight it blue. So pretty much, what this is, it's pretty much how much we spent on each individual card. So obviously you can see we spent like, what was the Luca? It was $784. And we pretty much sold them at $159.
Man.
We lost a total of $666. See, it's unlucky, but we lost a lot of money on this.
Oof.
Yeah, and then so pretty much in total we spent $3,500. We spent this amount, and we pretty much lost this $1,800 right here. And we each lost $609 a person.
So yeah, that was bad. So technically what had happened was what had contributed to this is Topshot at the time was overwhelmed with new users. So people couldn't necessarily sign up. They had to join like a wait list first. But the bigger issue here was you couldn't withdraw your money from your account because they were processing through KY Factor or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
And it was like a 6 to 8 week wait at the time. So everyone got like scam vibes sort of from this. And then what also contributed to it was back then challenges took like almost a month. It was like 2-3 weeks. So at the time we had bought the bronze challenge, that wasn't even an official challenge yet. We just speculated that was gonna happen, which it was a pretty safe bet because the KD challenge was going, and then that was KD's team for the All-Stars. So it was like almost obvious LeBron was coming.
I think because with the challenge requirements, well, we knew it was kind of going to be like a two-parter because it was during the All-Star break, and KD, I think out of all the All-Star cards that came out, because they come out in packs, like half the pack was for KD and the other half it was safe to assume that it was going to be for LeBron.
Because it was all of LeBron's team.
Exactly, and I think at the time too, there wasn't a bunch of LeBron cards, so that's why we were like, I think the cheapest one was going for about like 4 figures maybe, or I don't remember. But
no, they had released the common LeBron like a few weeks after, and that was like
during the challenge,
200.
Right?
And
during the challenge. When did you guys get that?
I got like 3 of them like over the course. I kept getting them in packs, but it was funny.
Dang. But
well, what also contributed to Topshot's crash was they flooded the market. Basically, they saw like a bunch of opportunity to put more packs out there because of the growing user base, and they wanted to keep everyone entertained. But basically, what happened was the prices just kept dropping and dropping.
The supply became they started putting out the 35K. So previously, there was only 12K of each moment or a card. So, and then they brought out the 35K, so the market just became very saturated. So many cards on the market. Obviously, there's only so much money to go around, which to drop.
The fact that people didn't want to put money into it because they couldn't withdraw it afterward didn't help.
It was really, really scary.
Because the floor at one point in probably in February was like almost $50 probably
for a common, right?
For a common, and now those cards probably go for like $5 or maybe even less. $4.
Not even that,
So it was a crazy euphoria back then with Topshot as it was basically the biggest NFT. I think there was another Crypto Kitties or something at the time. But Topshot was the first. I think
lots of
they gained major attention too.
Lots of money moving. I know articles on. I think how I brought it up with a lot of my friends. Was I was sharing that Braun article. This thing sold for 20,000, and after that we were just looking at it. But wow. And I think when people started getting that ability to withdraw, I think people were kind of just fed up with the platform.
Yeah, exactly.
The whole user experience.
They said, I'm just gonna get out while I'm up.
I never get a
and then
pack.
just dip.
That's true.
And then another thing I think that contributed to the fall of the Topshot was crypto in general just got really hot and money was going elsewhere and not into the NFT.
Yep, that's true. I mean,
like meme coins were like huge. You would like invest into like the most random things in 10x. It was ridiculous.
That's when that's when Safemoon popped off. Safemoon. There was a couple others that like literally some people put in like $1,000 and they came out like 100,000 or like even some people, I know one person invested 8,000 and they basically made $1 million off of it in like a couple of weeks too. It wasn't even like a long-term hold.
Like I remember I had hopped onto the Safemoon Train because my boy Sean Kelly posted about it. And then at first I put like $75 into it, and then it went up to like 200, and then it crashed to like $20. But I just left it there because I was like, well, there's no point into taking it out.
Yeah, it's that way too now.
Probably I think it was like 2 months later that the peak of that, I think my $20 that it crashed to was at like $600, $700, which is nuts. I know people who were like into like the Safe Mars and Safe BTC became like millionaires off like a couple $1,000 investments.
Yeah,
it was a wild time. Like I think you just couldn't lose really. You just got in. Yeah, it was nuts.
We got into some random coins. We got into Doggone. I don't know. It's literally just random meme coins that would just pop off.
Australian Safe Shepherd.
Australian Safe Shepherd. I'm actually still in it. Oh my gosh.
Dude, I still have mine too. It's like $3.
Dude. Yeah, funny story about that one. I think I think it was some random. I was like in the middle of the night. Like I
was on vacation actually.
Yeah, you were on vacation. Just some random weeknight. I woke up, went to use the restroom, and I always just check the phone. And I saw on Twitter, Mr. Beast. He and I don't even follow him. It just popped up on my feed.
Yeah,
and he tweeted about Asscoin, Australian Safe Shepherd.
Yeah,
and he was like, I think it was something. He deleted that tweet afterwards too, and then KSI I guess he's into crypto too, and he replied to it. But they're like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad I bought it, because I checked. I only put in $50 and it was like 600 or something like that. Something ridiculous.
They paid him probably.
I don't know if you guys remember either, but I think it was within a week after we bought that coin, it crashed too.
Yeah, it died again.
We never sold.
I think we bought the top, or we bought close to it, and then it went up again somehow. Because of that,
a little rally.
Yeah, we had bought it the same time we had bought Armoon, which was a train wreck. Our first rug.
Oh, dude! I think I bought it in a little bit.
I forgot.
Yeah,
it was.
It was a rug.
Remember, I sent you the tweet saying that they're handing over everything to the community. And did we just get rugged?
We did.
Yeah, what does that even mean? Okay.
That was our boy Bluff's best call,
Remember UBX too. And that's the funny story about UBX. Oh, actually, you want to talk about UBX first? We can kind of go into that.
UBX is a cryptocurrency that's on KuCoin. We just found. I think I'm not sure who found it. Was it Medic who first posted it?
Yeah, it was. I think it was Medic.
Yeah, so Crypto Medic posted it, and then we're kind of just looking at tags on UBX on Twitter. Find this guy Bluff, and he's basically promoting this coin UBX like crazy. And I mean, we pretty much FOMO'd into UBX.
We were doing pretty good, but we got
greedy. We were up.
It went good. It was at least
2
up. It went up a lot.
Yeah. I remember even the guys in Breaking Bad.
I
think it was Twin
Daniel.
Yeah. They were showing it too, heavily.
UBX was the first what you would call a microcap coin.
Yes.
Yeah. So that was probably the first one that people, at least from when we joined, that one was the first one that popped.
Mm-hmm. And then, oh man, the timing around that one was I was actually really salty, but it wasn't because of you guys, but it was because of when I FOMO'd in, I was like, I wasn't really trying to put new money into like crypto because I was still kind of like, you know, feeling it out. Mm-hmm. So I had Doge and Robinhood. I had like a lot, and then I think I had like at the time it wasn't even
probably like 5 cents.
Yeah, it wasn't. I had like $300 worth of it, and I was like, oh yeah, okay, I'll just sell it because it hasn't moved, so I'll just sell it.
Oh yeah,
and I'll buy into UBX. So when I bought into UBX, literally like a couple days after, Doge had that wild run, like wild run. It went from double, dude. Yeah, it went double, and then it went to the 20s, and then I think it went to like 50. Like, it was like going nuts, and I was like, bro, this is painful. And then UBX like went down double like each. It was getting bad. I was like, oh my god, this is.
It's funny too because like I remember you telling us that you liquidated your Robinhood. And then I still had like $100 in Doge, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it too.
Yeah.
Classic FOMO. No.
And then damn, like literally right after it just starts going off, I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I could not believe what I was seeing. I was like, this is done.
I was in denial the whole ride up on Doge. I was like, man, this thing gonna crash. This guy has 50% of the supply.
That was like my first paper hand moment. That was my first, and it wasn't even like on purpose. It was just like UBX is cool. So I was like, I'll just
because like Doge has been so quiet for so long. We're just like, you know, this is done. Like there's no way. Like the meme has ended, and then it just revived. And I was like, just our luck, right?
So you know, that was good.
I mean, they should be thanking us. I think we were the catalyst of like, driving Doge all the way up, man. Honestly.
That's usually how it goes. We hop into something and it'll crash.
So you gotta follow us on our socials.
Just do the opposite of what we buy.
When we exit a coin, that's when you
get in. Yeah, quick for the rally.
Post our entrances and exits. Don't worry.
No, but I thought it was funny how the transition was because. Right after NFTs, the NBA Topshot, like we had no idea how to like send crypto or anything, but like we learned fast.
We knew nothing. Yeah, I know. You guys were like going off on it.
Yeah, I think what happened.
You guys were like making wallets and stuff. Yeah, I was like, what the heck is happening?
That was the first coin that I had bought was Omi, and I was like, yo, I'm gonna put $500 into this, and then you're. Like I didn't know how to do it because it was like on some like weird crypto website, Bitforex.
Yeah.
And then I had to like get a wallet to send money over to Bitforex, and I'm like, this is so confusing. Yeah. And, like literally, maybe a week or two later, we're like professionals going into Pancake Swap, swapping coins, addresses.
Sending stuff.
So scary sending those coins between different exchanges.
I know. My heart was always
beating. Had like a couple scenarios where it took him like a day to get his coins.
What was that coin? XYM? No, wait.
Oh my gosh.
IBM, right?
Something like
no. Yeah, that's like a company. Stellar Lumens, right?
Yeah, it was Stellar Lumens. Whatever that one was. That one took like freaking days.
XLM, right?
I was XLM. Yeah. I was pissed because it's supposed to be like the fastest one, and then it wasn't working. It was supposed to be the fastest and the cheapest one. I was like, bro.
It took like a minute, and we're like, I guess we'll just do
UBX, bro.
Dude, those are some funny times. And now we're so good at it. Or like,
that's when Coinbase was the best exchange. Now there's like all these different ones.
Yeah, KuCoin.
MetaMask.
Yeah, so many now. Dang, man.
Yeah.
That was a ride. That was a wild ride.
Dude, I know. And I think you guys kind of got into it because on Topshot to liquidate the account is easier to do it through USDC, right?
Because there was like a $25 wire fee. Yeah. And then if you went through like Ethereum, it was USDC, it was like $5.
Yep.
Yeah. So it was like no brainer almost. So yeah, man, that's pretty nuts. But dang, I know we learned so much in like a couple months.
Yeah.
It was like it was crazy because we were just like putting money into it.
Yeah. Like literally, you would do no research and you would put money into something because someone told you to, and you'd just go up.
And we were like, okay, and it worked too.
It worked most of the part, but then you get to like MILF. That was
oh man,
that was a ride.
That was something, man. You guys want to talk more about that one? And no, we're not talking about that. We're not talking about milk. We're talking about a coin here, guys.
So it was funny too because at the time, I think it's like how night and day it is with gas fees. How we were, we would only do BSC pancake swap coins because the gas was like a couple bucks.
Yeah,
that's right.
So one of the main platforms for swapping coins was Uniswap, and that was through the Ethereum network. And gas was like ridiculous. We'd be like, "Oh, it costs $36 to swap this coin, and there's no way I'm gonna do it." And then MILF was like our first experience with that, and that went crazy.
That's because we had Sean Kelly posted that. Yeah. Mike Sean Kelly posted it on Instagram. He was the GOAT at the time because he was coming up on like Elon Gate. Yummy, I think was another.
Oh, Yummy.
Yeah, Yummy was a little bit. Yeah, another coin.
He posted it. We're like, okay, shoot, we should just follow whatever he does. We followed the whales, so we did, and then we bought in, and then I think the next day, Wall Street Bets Instagram posted like basically like an image that was basically the MILF background. So pretty much after that, I think the price started pumping like crazy.
I think beforehand we never did Uniswap. Whenever Sean Kelly posted a Uniswap coin, we'd stay away from it.
Yeah, it was just too expensive.
We somehow like were convinced that this was gonna be like all right.
Because we were early.
And I think I had put like $200 in it, and then it like went up to like 2K the next day.
No, for reals,
it was a 10x.
What is
Once
happening?
the Wall Street Bets thing posted, that's when the FOMO really started.
And then this is the funny part with us, because you would think, oh, we just 10x the coin. This is a great time to exit. You know what we did? We doubled down.
We're like on the next dip.
We got wrecked. Well, we didn't really get wrecked.
Hey,
we kind of broke even because we were so much up. But yeah, we lost a lot of money, made money, profit.
Dude.
Yeah, it was a wild time.
Yeah,
and this was over the course of what, a week? It was
not even like a week. It was like
a couple days.
It was like a weekend. Like literally, if you bought it Thursday night, by Sunday night it died. By Sunday night,
it was funny because
it revived like a little bit.
It literally crashed during the AMA, and the guy just left, like in the middle of the
yeah. He was like, I don't remember the name, but he was like, it's like laggy or something. I was like, I'm going through a tunnel or something. It was like really weird.
He was saying that he has a bot that's gonna pump the price or something.
Oh yeah.
It was like all bad, and it literally just
it went down.
Dang. But it was a pretty funny idea, that token, because I think it was like it was like a token, but you were rewarded in
NFTs, which we never got.
Yeah, we never got it, so I don't know what happened.
And then I messaged, he was like, if you didn't get your NFT, message me, I got you. And then I did, and he would never respond.
It was Jeet, bro. It was Jeet.
Oh no. Right, you're watching this. Where's Elon's mom, man?
I think they paid $1 million for Jake Paul.
Yeah, it was already too late.
$300K for Aiden Ross. So they had
they paid that what football player was that? That gave like the worst.
Oh yeah, Dez.
Check out MILF coin right now.
Dude, that guy doesn't even know what that was.
I think some of those influencers didn't even do the right coin, because there was another token.
There was a BSC.
It was on
like
BSC.
Older. Yeah.
There was one on BSC too.
Yeah, that was a big L. Man,
and then after that one, I think we did Trios, and Trios was another crazy route. I think we found it
down at the top again.
Yeah,
this is a Medic play. This is a Medic play.
It was Medic and Odin too.
Yeah, Odin too. They were the ones that kept shilling it.
Oh, and then there was that OVO producer.
Oh yes,
the Drake
I remember.
Dude, the Drake
I remember. I don't know the name.
Drake producer. I think there's a producer for.
It was funny too, because as soon as crypto crashed, he was like, "Well, back to making music."
Try us was the beginning of the end. That thing,
dude, it really was though.
We started it started like $2.
Yeah.
And then it went all the way to $32.
Oh, that's what it was Sean. He posted it. Someone in his group chat.
Too, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's when we bought it too, and then that's when it came to $4 or $5, and Medic posted it.
Yes.
And then it rallied, and then people were just like, "No, just keep buying it." And then people were doing it.
It was pumping mad fast.
And then someone in China wrecked us. They sold their stash.
Yeah. And pretty much that was the beginning of the crypto crash right there. Right.
Yeah, and then just in general,
$32 that night. Like it went from $32, I think it hit $17. Like it went down and then it bounced back up
to like 20.
I think at the lowest, like when it like crypto like crashed that one day, it hit like $7 or something.
Oh yeah. Later on,
but then it like rallied back up to it, right? Like up to 15ish.
Yeah,
I remember that.
And then like everything started dying again.
Yeah,
that
like
was
dead cat, and it was actually dead.
I remember like that morning.
May at this point, I think.
Dude, yeah.
This is when, Elon came out, China FUD, all of those things.
Yeah, the Bitcoin, the Tesla saying we're not accepting it no more.
Oh yeah, there was just a lot going wrong, and then the banks, China banks were saying like no more cryptocurrency.
Yeah,
and it was like starting to like invalidate the platform, but it was rough. It was rough. Did you guys like end up liquidating your account a little bit, or just trying to stop the bleeding?
I was a little bit. Yeah, I was. Well, I had some that I would, some I wouldn't, but I would sell and try to buy back lower. But like eventually, it just started dying. So,
bro, I have a coin still from. I have like Horde, and it's like $5.
Bro,
put like $100 into it.
Yeah, all of those KuCoin micro caps pretty much got destroyed.
Yeah, I have Elon in there, Horde, VRA. Was not VRA.
VRA was one.
It was another one that we showed Medic.
There was Idea. There was
all these KuCoins, man.
What was it? I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I can probably find it, but yeah.
Yeah, all those because I still have micros,
it.
Those were like popping though, like because they were like basically how you're gonna like 2x or 3x in crypto is you're gonna double the market cap. So these are like sub 5 million market cap coins.
Yep.
So like it's really easy to go to 10 million and double your money. So like these specific groups, like cryptometics groups, would target these specific coins.
Yeah, and you would like double your money.
Yeah, it would be like a quick like 2-3x of your money, and then you have to sell. But yeah, I mean it's hard because a lot of these times these big like influencers or like big accounts, they're gonna be buying these things before they tell you.
Yeah,
and then they dump.
They have their own. They have their own like little group too that they tell. And then when they're like, "Oh, we're gonna pump it," that's when they start selling.
Yep.
But yeah, the other coin was called VAI. VAI.
Oh, VAI.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And then I had Pluto too.
Yeah, all those micros. Yeah, there was Uno. I don't know. Remember?
I remember
another one they pumped. So yeah, I mean, there's
all these coins are going crazy.
Yeah, these KuCoin gems were going crazy. Pretty much what they would do is they would look for the newest listed KuCoin coins, and then they would just show it on Twitter like crazy, regardless of if the coin was actually good or anything. They would just show it.
I think there's like only a couple people who actually are looking at the technicals, but I think everyone else is kind of just like.
It was. They would say they'd be like, "Oh yeah, look at the blue or the white. What's it called? The white paper."
Yeah.
But most people would just take the name and just buy it and take your word for it because it was like that's how crazy it was at that time. Where it's like everything was like a surefire game.
Yeah, like you just couldn't lose. I think, and then if you had enough people, enough traction to get into it, the hype will just drive it. It was really wild. It was wild.
And then I think I had put like under $5,000 into crypto, and then it peaked at like over 10 grand. It was like $11,000 at like the highest.
Yeah, it was wild.
And then I lost all my profit after the crash.
May and after that was pretty much a wash after that.
Yeah.
Dang.
And then like everything, Bitcoin went from $64,000 down to $28,000. At its lowest, so pretty much down 50%. So everything, and it takes everything with it. Bitcoin's the king, so like everything follows Bitcoin. And then we ended up we're in August, middle of August right now.
Everything's starting reviving.
Everything's starting to pop off again. We're having like Bitcoin is at, I think it's almost at 47K at least. Alts are starting to pop up. BNB's at like $420.
ADA just went on a crazy run.
Yeah, ADA is again like almost gonna hit all-time high. You have ETH at like 3,400.
Yeah,
strong. And of course, NFT time.
Yeah,
NFTs coming up.
It's gonna be our next episode.
Yeah, definitely. So stay tuned on that.
Yeah.
But shoot, man, it's crazy times, man. I know it's starting to get back. I'm just happy it's going up because I never sold.
Yeah,
I'm bag holding, bro.
Like
bag holding right now.
I had bought Chainlink literally when it hit like $41. It was the very top, and then the next day it like boom crashed. So yeah, I still have all of it.
Yeah, bro. I have a $39 average on Chainlink, bro.
Oh man, I think I'm right there with you, man.
Let's go.
Shoot. But
hey, man, it's coming back, bro.
Yeah.
They kept telling me in March it's gonna hit like $130 this year. I'm like, all right, I'll buy more now. Why not?
Do you remember when we were talking about how crazy it would be if Trias hit like a couple $100?
Dude, I was smoking.
It was like, oh, it's gonna hit $100 like next month. Like, don't worry about it.
Dude, we're like, dude, oh my god, we have so many
Look
Trias
like
coins.
It, dude. I think like what crazy.
I still have all my Trias coin too. I don't know.
Actually, I have mine actually.
I have 100 Trias left. It's
pretty. It's good, man. When it hits that 100, bro, you're gonna be laughing at everyone. Oh my gosh, dude. Yeah, I have that. I think my KuCoin balance. I just have that. I have a bunch of. I'm still holding a bunch of Shiba. I think I told you guys about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, holding a bunch of those, and I think a little bit of Doge. LOL.
Oh yeah. I had Cake, and I just checked it recently, and then I had made like $57 in staking,
which is insane.
Yeah.
That's big fun.
Dividends, dog.
Hey, dude, it's living up to that. What's the interest return on that?
I think right now it's like
over 100%.
Yeah, when we thought it was over 100%.
Yeah, I don't know what
it's
it is.
Some crazy like 130% APR.
Yeah, we're like, oh shoot, easy money, print.
Just printing money with those farming that Cake, dude.
I'm still in it though for sure. I think it's fire. I love Cake.
No, I can't. I don't even know how to take it out because Trust doesn't even. I can't access it from Trust app anymore.
Yeah, you have to like actually go connect wallet online.
Yeah, you have to do like Wallet Connect now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a couple extra steps, but dang, at least it's making
good.
Though. Making that cake, man.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see.
Our time is running low here. Because we're on free Zoom right now.
Yep.
So yeah.
Shout out.
Sounds like a great time for to wrap this one up, and then next week we'll continue to. Well, not next week. You'll see it next week, but right after we're gonna record it. We'll talk about NFTs, the crypto comeback, all sorts of nice stuff. But yeah, if you guys haven't, go ahead, follow our Twitch channel. All our social links, we'll probably have those linked somewhere. Whether you're watching this on Twitch or YouTube, we'll just check the description. We'll probably have some links for you. But yeah, that's pretty much going to be it for episode 1. My name's Nick. This is my co-host VJed and Brandon. And see you guys later. Hope you enjoyed that episode.
Next episode.
Yes, sir.
Peace.